Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan. Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to use the new NDM vNDM module included in the latest version of csv2xyd update. You can find the general tutorial for csv2xyd in the link above. Analyzing NDM vNDM results for endemic areas manually can be tedious, especially when dealing with multiple grids or treatments. This new module automates quantitative comparison to ensure all results are scientifically robust. Let's look at an example using an endemism analysis based on GVAF occurrence. When you open the program csv2xyd new version, you can find the new module NYD vNDM. When you push this button, you can select the new module, analyze NDM vNDM output. This new module has new options. For example, you can load the out files. This is an example. Let me show this file. For example, this file is an out file for this treatment, and you have the individual areas, the consensus endemic areas, and the species which have some endemic values. Now, in this example, you can load these three files, and now you can check this option. For example, some species maybe have supra-specific categories like family, genus, tribe. And you can check for this analysis, and you can filter. For example, species in endemic species with highest endemic score. For this example, you can filter by 0.75 to 1, and now you can select this option for analysis of individual and consensus endemic areas. The program opens a new window, and you can save the results in an Excel file. For example, table 1. And now we can check the results of the file. We have several spreadsheets here. The first one is the summary of the files analyzed, the total records filter, the unique species exported filter for this score, the individual areas found, and the consensus area, endemic consensus areas found. The second spreadsheet is the score for individual areas, the area size, and the third spreadsheet is the consensus, the ID, how many individual areas are included, and the file. The fourth spreadsheet is the species list, the minimum and maximum score, and the treatment or file for each species. The fifth spreadsheet is the species, the consensus, area, the minimum and maximum score, and the individual area that include this species. The next spreadsheet is the same result by genera, and how many species are included in each genera for each grid size or file. The seventh is the species, the how many records of this species, the endemic areas that include this species, and the scores for each endemic area, and the grid or treatment. Finally, we have another summary table of the files include the grid size, how many areas are included, how many consensus endemic areas are included, the species and filter species for each file, for each treatment. Take a look at all the options of the new model. The second option is geospatial consensus analysis. In this case, we can open this data. Each folder have spatial information of endemic areas. For example, points for endemic species records, or polygons for endemic area. You can select the entire folder, in this case data, and the program doing is new analysis for this data. In this case, we can rename the Excel name as Spatial table. And save here, close to the first one. Let's look to the new table. We have only three spreadsheets. The first one is the treatment, total consensus, ID, species include, polygons area. The second one is the consensus overlap, provide pairwise comparison between areas. It details overlapping area sizes and perform a special robust analysis with the Jaccard Area Index. Also, we have a shared species, provide the list of species and genera common to both areas. And you can see here another interesting analysis like Baselga diversity, or beta diversity for each pair of comparison. For example, here this consensus area compared to this consensus area. This is the area A and area B, the overlapping, the Jaccard shared species, and another important measures. Here we can check the final spreadsheet. We can see the comparisons, and here we have exclusive genera for area A, exclusive genera for area B. Here we can shade the shared genera for each pair comparisons. Finally, we have in the new model the mosaics for consensus. Here you need shape files. Okay. For example, in this case, the treatments is here with the shape files. Out here, if you have a base map, for example, for South America or entire world, this is the base map. You can save the results to mosaic map. And finally, you can see the results here in this. This is the consensus area for each treatment with different colors and different grid size. For, in this case, Asian birds. Thank you so much.